What's up guys, it's Missy. I'm back with another SimCity Buildit video. Today we're going to be doing a contest mayor's walkthrough for the city star. This will be his second or third week, can't remember, in Mega. Point being, he's relatively new to it. Let's see here. So before we begin, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. You can join us on Facebook at SimCity Buildit, MissyanneTTVYT. You can also join us on Discord in the link below. And all of the guide links and video links are either in the description below or in the mentoring doc that is also in the description below. Okay, we do have one spot available in our group, but you have to be either a very serious, active, high-level player that is productive, or you have to be on the Missy's Building Guide as a low-level player. So, the first thing that we do is set the scene, which you can clearly see that all of his screenshots are blacked out here, so that's going to be kind of hard to do. I know he's a level 24 player. I don't know how much experience he has left on his bar, so I don't know if he can or cannot do upgrades. But I know that he's level 24, has no regional maps unlocked, and he is in Mega. Obviously, if you're level 24, you don't have regionals unlocked. Okay. Task assessment. You go through, you label everything premium, non-premium, then the breakdown, you break it down into subcategories of main, rotatable, no-touch cancels, or last resort rotables. So, a premium task, for those of you guys who have seen these walkthroughs, I know this part is tedious and probably repetitive for you, but so many people, for whatever reason, don't remember this when they hear it every single week. So, again, the premium assignments are assignments that can be worth up to 3,000 points. Low-level players consider factory productions and shop productions as premium, even though technically they are not. Non-premium tasks are tasks that cannot be worth 3,000 points. Main tasks are tasks that are in your list worth 2,000 points or higher. Doesn't matter if they're premium or non-premium, they are in your list for 2,000 points or higher. You mark it with an M for main task. Rotatables are tasks that are below 2,000 points and can be rotated to open up more main tasks. No-touch tasks are tasks such as, well, let's see, upgrades that you can't do for low-level players. So if they are at a 3,000 points value or higher, then you would mark them NT/C, which is no-touch/cancel, in case you need to cancel it. If you need to cancel an upgrade as a low-level player, you need to do so within the first 20 to 30 assignments, well, 20 assignments in your week to make sure that you have enough time for it to come back in the main list for either a lower value or come back in general so that you can begin the streaks at around 20 tasks remaining. This will allow you to ensure that you can complete all the streaks without having an upgrade pop up. So for low-level players, the idea here is that you work your main tasks, then you work your rotatables to open up more main tasks. In the process, stacking up all 7 upgrades in the main list so that around 20 tasks remaining, you can begin streaks and then complete all 6 streaks with 4 assignments each. So you're going to need to save enough tickets or assignments for that. If you do not have all 7 upgrades or have secured some long factory productions in your main list, do not start streaks around 20 tasks remaining. Try to get those assignments in by rotating whatever doorways you have left, or you could try like coins, repair, keys, things like that. If you need to, around the lower amount, like right around 20 tasks remaining, this may help you open up or stack in some of like maybe a high feed task, because you really don't want to have a lot of high factory productions optionable, or available to you to pop up in your streaks, because when that happens, it's just gonna possibly cause you to fail the streak or not be able to complete all 6 streaks in time. So it's really important that you guys move as quickly as possible, okay? All right, now that big speech is out of the way, we're gonna go through, we're gonna label everything. This is a main task. It's worth 2,000 points or higher. It's the first obvious choice. It is premium and it is limited, meaning once he runs out of war cards, can't do it anymore. So it's important that you guys stack up those war points and stack up all those war rewards like cards and things like that, and do not upgrade war cards unless it is for the contest. The next one is a submit design challenge. Now, this used to be able to pop up in your list with both the design challenge and the upgrade. I have not seen them pop up in the list together in some time now, so they may or may not be able to. Just keep an eye on that, but more likely than not, he will not get the upgrade as long as this is in his list. We shall see. Okay, so that's not set in stone. I just want you to put it out. I just want to put it out there that if you do get both in the main list, please screenshot it and send it to me. Okay, that being said, it is for 2,500 points. If he cancels it, I mean, it could come back. I've seen the submit design challenge come immediately right back. So it's kind of a hit and miss right now. It is holding a 2,500 placement, so it needs to be marked no touch cancel. Then he has a main bricks task. This is premium. It is, so you'd mark it with a P, you'd mark it with an M, and that would be obviously his second choice, right? If nothing better comes in from the war card. Now we have a rotatable sugar task. It's almost main task value, so technically it's a rotatable, but at this value, it will need done. However, he probably prepped feed, okay? I would suggest that he at least do maybe 1 or 2 assignments to see kind of what's going to pop up, and then go ahead and prep the second half of the sugar first. What this means is he has 50 sugar in total that he needs to make. So what he can do is he can pick up 20 of the feed and prep 20 of the sugar. This allows him to have those feed prepped and available, and or have factories available so that when he does pick up the first round of sugar, he can just fill his factories because he won't be able to do anything else since he started the sugar task. Whereas now he hasn't started the sugar task, and that way if he gets like a metal task or a wood task, he can do it and not have to wait for all that sugar to be prepped. It's really important that you guys understand the concept of prepping the second half first. It allows your factories to stay open while you continue to do your other assignments. Okay, speed, choices, prep. That is the 3 main contributors that are going to cause you to either win or lose. If you are not equally invested in each one of those categories, you're gonna fail miserably. Okay. Coins, 1,200. This is a no-touch task as a last resort rotatable option. So basically what this means is you mark it LR for last resort rotatable, but you pretty much don't touch it until right around 20 tasks remaining if you need to get either a long factory or an upgrade to pop in. Okay, so if you are not around 20 tasks remaining, and this is pretty much your only rotatable option, you need to figure out what's going on with your list, because you can't work a coins task very long. Usually it comes back within 2 to 6 rotations. The next one is a premium rotatable VU assignment. VU is a hit and miss. It could be very good to you or it could not be, but it needs to be rotated at this value. Because it is premium, it is a good rotatable option. We have a no-touch monster. Monster is always no-touch at below 2,000 points because it has an extremely high algorithm rate. All this information is in your Contest Mayor's Guide. We have a no-touch upgrade. Not no-touch cancel. We would never cancel an upgrade at 1,000 points. Only 3,000 points or higher. Okay, I mean, it's really rare that you would ever cancel like a 2,400 upgrade. It's possible that there's some like wacky situation where that would have to be done, but it's very unlikely. Okay, delivery to Tokyo, premium, rotatable. That is a good one. Medium algorithm rate on that. Now we've got a non-premium epic at 800 points. As a low-level player, this could need to be done depending on how his week goes. I mean, if he rotates in a whole bunch of upgrades right away, he could end up having to resort to these low rotatables very early on. So it's not a no-touch. Same thing with the non-premium Paris and the non-premium Common War Attack. Now, of these 3, the Common War Attack would be the first one to be rotated in, as it is limited time, meaning it can only be done during active war on the monster. Okay? So it's very important that just because something is of a certain value or non-premium does not mean that the rotation sequence is the same, right? So what that means is that these are all the same value and they are all same value possibility. They can all be worth 2,400 points at maximum value. But all the algorithm rates are different, and all of the stuff that you need to know about each assignment is different. For example, war attack is something that's limited, so that takes priority over everything else. It's also the bottom on the list, meaning it usually has been there longer, right? And the algorithm rate, like I said, is higher on epic projects and deliveries, right? Epic comes with a war timer, so there's that, or not a war timer, an epic timer on a cooldown. So it usually comes in with 3 to 4 rotations and then just keeps coming back or stays away, one of the two. That being said, you need to know everything about each assignment before you can pick which one that you need to do properly. Depending on value and opportunity is not going to get you very far, okay? All right, so it looks like he put gold keys as non-premium rotatable. That was his streaks assignment. He's got a premium main limited on the war, which is correct. Submit design challenge is non-premium, no touch cancel. High risk, low up. He's got bricks as premium main, high risk, low up. Wait. Oh, sorry, that was for sugar. Okay, sugar is premium, rotatable, high risk, low up. At this value, will need to be rotated at bedtime. Okay. Coins, non-premium, last resort rotatable, low risk, medium opportunity. VU, premium, rotatable, medium risk. At this value, it may kick a high upgrade, so rotate with caution. Okay, this is true, right? So if he doesn't have a whole lot of upgrades in his list, it very well could kick in a high upgrade. Now, for high-level players, that's great, but for you low-level players, that's not such a good thing. Monster, non-premium, no touch, always in list. Yep. Paris, premium, no touch. Will not cancel at this value. Oh, that's the upgrade. Okay. Tokyo, premium, rotatable, good op, low risk. That's the delivery. Epic, non-premium, non-premium. Okay, those are all non-premium. All right, good. Okay, so task assessment was good to go. His first choice is going to be that war card upgrade. That is correct. Now he's got the 720 on chairs, so we would move to either cancel the design challenge or do the bricks. That's his next options. Now, it doesn't make sense to cancel anything yet because we don't know how well his list is going to play out. So he would immediately move to do the bricks. Okay, now he gets a 1760 on watches. He's got the sugar for hire, but like he said before, he really can't afford to take this downtime right now. It would be foolish to take that amount of downtime right now. So watches would be his next choice. Yep. Okay, so there you go. Now he's got a delivery to London for 3,000. This is a main task now. It is premium, so that's his next obvious choice. Same thing with the war deliveries, premium, main. Now we've got a non-premium 1,600 repair. Now, it is the highest in the list. Now, what would we compare it to? What else do we got? We got the coins, but that's a last resort rotatable. Sugar creates way too much downtime right now we cannot afford to take. So the next one would either be the VU or the delivery, right? Because these are the next highest in value and they're premiums. However, with no upgrades really in his list, only, one upgrade so far? It would be too high risk to rotate something 600 points lower. It doesn't make sense. So repair would be the next choice. Okay? Now he's got a 1680 on feed. Now this is for 2 rounds of feed. Okay, I don't know if I don't think he had the, that promotion that came out that did the extra factory slots or whatever. Either way, I don't think he has that, and he would have probably only had 40 feed ready for pickup, is what I'm saying. So that doesn't make sense to do that right now. Now, that being said, that would mean that we're looking at, let's see, either the delivery to Tokyo or the VU, okay? Now, honestly, the delivery and the VU are going to have... The VU has higher algorithm, right? But they're really close in a risk. I mean, they could easily pop up an upgrade. That's just how it is. So, he does the VU, higher algorithm, okay? Gets a repair back. Now, he has already done repair once, but I would go ahead and do the repair again. So he does the repair again. Now he gets the 1600 residential. That is a no-touch task. It's going to sit there. Again, I don't know what his experience is, so I don't know if he can do this or not do it if he absolutely had to. But we're going to go ahead and assume that that is a no-touch task, which means that he would automatically move to do the delivery down below for 1,000. Okay. Now he's got a 1,530 no-touch chems task. The reason this is no-touch is because the algorithm on it is very high. It is at rotatable value, not main value. And it's asking for 2 rounds. Now, he is getting a lot of factory tasks here, and it's really early on in the contest, so he is going to have to clear the sugar out, which will probably return, hopefully of a lower value. Then he's also got that feed assignment that he will probably have to do, unfortunately, but honestly, hopefully he can get around it. The next thing is that he's going to have to... I would have canceled the Submit Design Challenge at this point, and here's why. Because let's look at what he's got going on here. Okay, 51 assignments remaining. He's at the very beginning of the contest. He's already got a no-touch chem, a no-touch residential, a feed task that really can't be done right now, a sugar task that can't be done right now, a no-touch Submit Design Challenge. The coins is not going to bring him anywhere. The monster's not going to bring him anywhere. That's no touch. Paris is no touch. So all he has is Epic, Delivery, Common War, and those chairs. He's got 4 place values that he can work, and he still has to fit in like 6 upgrades. Now, probably about 5 upgrades. So, that being said, 3 tasks above are between 1,700 and 2,500 points. That's not a good sign either. I would have went ahead and tried the cancellation. Even though an upgrade did just come in, it came in worth a low value, which is a good sign. So he went ahead and did a low common war attack. That wasn't... If he was going to go ahead and proceed on with his main list, that would have been the correct choice. I would have done the cancellation. That's just me. Okay? Here he's got the repair for 1,600. He's already done this twice now. So... obviously, it's just going to keep coming back at this value, apparently, right? Now, he really can't afford another no-touch task. He needs to cancel that Submit Design Challenge. Now he does the chairs, which this... So he had 2 non-premiums down at the bottom, but they were non-premiums. This was premium. So, again, if he wasn't going to cancel, this would have been the right choice, but now he's got the delivery to Tokyo for 2,000. That's correct. Now there's the Latin for 2,400, so at least it's here with the low value, or lower value, not low, lower value than it could have been. Now he does the repair again. This was a mistake because he's already done it 3 times, and he is going to have to do it again, right, at some point. But we need to open something up here because, like I said, this is way too early on in the contest to have this many doorways blocked off. Now he's got a 1,560 on glue, which is premium. Okay, 1,500 plastic, 1,600. See, okay, so this is what I was afraid of. So now he's worked 3 assignments so far, all at midway value. He's lost 400 to 500 points per assignment on his average. That is not a good sign. Now he's got an 1,800 plastic. Okay, 14. Yeah, see, he has to open up one of his good doorways. If you look here, all of his high-valued assignments are already there, pretty much. He's got the 2,400 Latin, the 2,500 Submit Design Challenge. He's got the 1,960 on sugar, the 1,680 on, feed, which is really close. So there's not a whole lot of wiggle room here for much of anything. There's that 1,600 repair. Again, this will be the 3rd time. So now he does the 800 Paris, which, okay, 2,000 Tokyo. Now we're at 40 tasks remaining. There's the 1600 on SAPs again, so he's working his midway doorway. What in the hell, dude? 30. Okay, so now he's got a 3,000, 1,800 on nails. Again, these are all below his 2,000 average. This was such a bad week. Dude, you could have fixed it. This is when I wish people would hit me up for help. I really do. Because this didn't have to happen. The way to avoid this from happening, you guys, is if he would have stopped and really looked at his list and looked at what he had available and looked at what he has to have in his list by the time 20 tasks come, 20 tasks remaining. There's no room. Something has to give. And if something has to give that has a risk to you, like a cancellation, why would you lower your score and lower the amount of time it has to return by prolonging the inevitable cancellation? See where I'm going with that? So that Submit Design Challenge needed canceled way back when. Now, that would have allowed more time for it to return at either a lower value, open up a doorway, something. Now, it's like he's 17 tasks away from streaks, and he's been working this damn near the same doorway the whole time at midway value. So, every single assignment that is not worth 2,000 points is lowering your average. So when you see an 1,800 nails task, that's not a good sign. I mean, it's better than a 800 chairs, but it's still 200 points lower on your average. Okay, so now we're at 4 days, 9 hours remaining. He's got plenty of time. He's got 16 assignments remaining before streaks. It doesn't make sense to continue to work a midway doorway over opening up one of your high valued assignments like sugar or that cancellation. 1,700 wood, 3,000 London, 3,000 VU. There's the upgrade. So now he's going to have to do a different doorway now, right? So, not sure what time it is for him, but he does the repair after having done it several times. There's the VU again. There's the repair at 2,000. Obviously, he's going to do it now. 3,000 club attack, or yeah. What was that? Yeah, attack. 3,000 war disaster. 1,500 on seeds. 1,800 cargo. 2,000 repair. 1,800 cargo. 1,800 cargo. Why did you do epic? That was dumb. Okay. 4 assignments before the streaks. How many upgrades does he have? He's got 1. He's got the Submit Design Challenge, which is possibly 2. He's got the Upgrade Paris, which is 3. The Latin, which is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he at least needs 2 more. Why would you do epic? I don't understand. Okay, so let's talk about, there were several mistakes made here. First off, 4 days, 5 hours remaining. I'm glad you're moving quickly, but at this point, you screwed yourself, right? Because you didn't open up that sugar doorway. Now it's too late to open it up because you're about to start streaks. You didn't open up the feed doorway because you moved so quickly. You moved so fast, you skipped over all of your correct choices that would have led you to where you needed to be. You didn't do your cancellation. You didn't do your factories when you needed to. You've got 4 days, 5 hours remaining. And you're screwed. You're royally screwed. There's no way you're going to win this week. Not unless you have a terrible leaderboard. Absolutely horrific. Because here, you'd have been better off going with the coins. more delivery. 1,600 shoes. Oh, there's your high upgrade. At least you got your upgrade. Now he's got to get another one in. Okay. Let's go back. What did you rotate? I'm trying to figure this out. There's that 1,800 cargo. Okay. Yikes. I mean, at least they're all there for, or at least all your long factory productions are there, but you don't have hardly any high value assignments left. Okay. Better off rotating coins again. Yep. There's your epic. Which for you, I would stop right there. Because if he doesn't, well, no, he's got plenty. God, you screwed up big time, dude. Yep, you're gonna have to do the epic launch attack. Wow. He's trying to get that last upgrade to come in, and it probably will hit him right in the streaks. Not even kidding you. Yep, there it is. I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen. Now, at this point, what I would do is, first off, I'd be looking at my leaderboard. Second off, I would just stop. Just stop. About the only thing that you might be able to do to salvage your week would be to work your main list and do the sugar. Or the textiles. Textiles, because they're faster. You have plenty of time to get the textiles done. You're going to opt out of the streaks and just work your main list for the highest possible and hope you can make it. And if you see that your leaderboard is much higher than what you think you can come up with, doing about a 1,500 on your average is what I would calculate, then I would just stop here. Because this was a really huge mistake. Okay. Why are you doing that? That makes no sense to me. Come on, really? A 1,000 chairs? Value trumps up here. You've got nothing left. You're trying to get as much value as possible. You have a 1,600 repair. You have a 1,900 on sugar. You've got a day and 22 hours left. You've got 2 days left. Why are we taking 1,000 points less? You can't afford that. I'm not understanding this at all. This makes no sense to me. That right there, huge mistake. Why even do that? Why? What is the reason for that? I don't know where you're at with your other epic, but if you started one, that was foolish. 1,200 points. You got a 1,600 repair. You've got a 1,900 on sugar. You've got a 1,600 on feed. You've got 2 days left. You've already bunked the whole week. Why are you wasting more resources? Like items and epics and I don't know if you're wasting an epic, because I don't know what your epic timer is. See, like this doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand this. You have coins here for more that would have been easier, not wasted resources, and oh my god. Okay, obviously you did sugar. How did I miss that? Where did that come from? Was I that pissed and I was just like not understanding? I'm not getting it. I never saw sugar get done. There's the sugar for 1960. 5, 4, 3, 2, where's the sugar? We're missing a screenshot somewhere in here. Must be right here somewhere that you did something. Because it was here just a minute ago. It was here. Right below the Submit Design Challenge. So somewhere, yeah, right here you did it. Okay. Just keep going, go. Okay. Why didn't you do feed? That doesn't make sense. None of this makes any sense to me. You'd have been better off doing a cancellation of your 3,600 thing than just... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you did a